Do you feel safe on the street?
No, I don't.
No.
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 No. Hi, I'm Lika.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Chanel. Hi, I'm Julia.
Hi, I'm Marcel.
Hi, I'm Jen. 2/3 of the women doesn't feel safe when they're walking alone at night on the streets.
That's why we did research to find out what Take Back the Night does for these women.
This was our conclusion.
So what is Take Back the Night actually?
What is Take Back the Night? A global movement to end sexual, relationship, and domestic violence through rallies, marches, and speak outs.
It began in 1970 in Philadelphia and San Francisco in response to violence against women. The Netherlands has Wij eisen de nacht op.
It originated as an action against sexual violence against women.
Now we are going to talk about the protest locally. So how did the Take Back the Night protest get so big in the Netherlands? It all started with a girl called Lisa. She was 17 and lived in Opkoude. One night Lisa went out on her bike, but she never returned home. Later that night, her body was found in Duivendrecht. When people on the internet heard about this, a Dutch actress called Nienke Schravemade made a poem about it, where she wrote, Ik eis de nacht op en ik eis dat meisjes van 17 veilig thuiskomen. Her message got spread all over the internet and everyone was reposting it. That's when people started giving it more attention. And that's why people pay more attention to it in the Netherlands now.
Hi, I'm Lika and who am I speaking to?
Hi, I'm Julia.
I'm interviewing today of a stalking incident. Can you tell me more about it?
So I was walking through Terneuzen city when a man came up to me and he said that I had beautiful eyes. I said thank you and then I continued walking.
You have very beautiful eyes.
The man kept following me and asking questions such as where do you live, do you have a boyfriend, how old are you?
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Where do you live?
I ignored him and I kept walking towards my bicycle. He continued to walk behind me. When I got on my bike, I couldn't see him anymore, so I started biking. When all of a sudden, he appeared out of the corner on a bike. I started biking fast and calling my mother. When he saw me picking up my phone, he immediately left.
Do you think these Take Back the Night protests are going to help?
I think so, because it brings awareness to your surroundings and also to creepy men who will probably stop following women because more women will watch out more on the streets.
Thank you very much for telling your story and for your time.
You're welcome.
Most people know someone who has faced some sort of harassment, even if they don't talk about it. 66.8% of young women in the Netherlands encountered street harassment, and in Belgium, 91%. During marches and protests, the atmosphere is both emotional and empowering. Participants walk together, hold candles, and listen to stories from survivors. The candle is a symbol of the Take Back the Night protests because it shines a light on sexual violence and also sheds a light on survivors, their stories. It also symbolizes hope and solidarity.
Most people attend these marches because they have experienced street harassment themselves, or they join in for a family member or a friend, and even because they heard about it on the news. Of course, people also want to participate because they want to support these protests, which is nice because all the attendees build a community, and it's a space where people can speak and open up about an incident they experienced.
Hello, my name is Stephanie.
Hello, my name is Chanel.
We're having an interview about Take Back the Night project. What do you think about the protests?
I think it's very good that they do the projects to help people, especially women in need. But I find it very disappointing that it has come this far, that they should have done the protests.
Do you think the Take Back the Night protest will work?
I sure hope that it will work, but I'm not that sure because people in this world are very cruel, but I think it's gonna do some impact to people who really think like, okay, maybe it's wrong what I'm doing, but I don't think it's gonna have that much impact.
Whether or not these events can fix everything, thanks to the protests and marches, there's already way more awareness spread for this problem. It might not be very effective, but people do feel safer to talk about it right now. The experiences shared in this documentary show why Take Back the Night is still necessary. Our conclusion is that we don't think these protests have an immediate effect on making our streets and nights safer, but we do think it's the first step and also the key to achieving this. Take Back the Night is a movement created to raise awareness against sexual violence against women and against gender inequality, because it is always a woman who got violently murdered and a man who is the suspect. Change begins when everyone comes together and listens to the survivors. Even though we are only students, we can still make a big difference by checking up on others. If you all cared a bit more, it is possible to make our streets and our nights safer for everyone. Text me when you're home. The parents, friends, and partners say, but too often that message never got received. Too often the women should have made it home safely, but the only message their loved ones received was the devastating news that she isn't here with us anymore. No one should ever experience the loss of a daughter, a sister, a friend, or family member just because she went a night out. Take Back the Night is not just a protest, it's a call for safety, freedom, and for the right to live without having to worry about getting murdered when you're walking outside late at night. Every woman should deserve to arrive home safely. Every friend should receive the "I'm home" text. Every country has to reassure that no one's life is stolen by violence ever again. This is why we take back the night.